This is not anime review. Now then, we have another anime review, and boy, do we have one. This anime is really fucked up. I don't know what to say. The title description is down below, but boy, I don't know what to say. The anime. Well, let's first start off with the characters. I'm just gonna say it right now. Three of the characters are the only characters that actually have a happy ending. Let's just go with that. Um, one character has to have a happy ending at the very end because he is adopted, and finds out that his mom was watching his soft tennis match, which is perfectly fine. I have no problem with that, but they don't see, which is perfectly fine. Um, Now then, we have the characters. Oh boy, where do I begin? Well, let's first start off with the most tragic of the side characters, which is Mo. I'm calling him Mo because he has a haircut of Three Stooges. His mom decides to burn tea when he's a baby because he was crying. What the fuck? I thought this was supposed to be about sports, not a tragic event, tragic at the end. But yeah, he does go ballistic on the bully by hitting him in the head with a fucking racket. That was fucking brutal. He doesn't know what's going. No one knows what's going on in his family, except for him and his sister. His sister's in the same club as he is, and she's actually more stabilized than he is, but he's pretty fucked up, and she tries to do this, that, and the other thing. KK. You also have a guy who dresses up like a girl. His mom doesn't approve, but her sisters approve because they think that he is awesome. She doesn't like him cross dressing because he is the only boy that's in her family, and she wants him to dress up like a boy. Okay, there we go. There's rule two. The only character that doesn't really have that much character development is the fact that a guy that is technically gay has a crush on the main one of the main characters, and he only gets bullied like once or twice. That's pretty much about it. He's usually on the sidelines. He's always fucking positive, which I dig that. That's like the best thing ever. Okay, so there's that issue. Now then, let's go with the next character that has a tragic backstory. His dad wants every of his family members to be a soccer player. He is really full of himself when he's a soccer player. He does not get up there until the tournament's about to start, and he slaps the shit out of his son who wants to enter the soft tournament, and he breaks his fucking wrist. Okay, they can't compete because his partner doesn't want him to compete with another partner, which is perfectly fine. Okay, that's that. Now then, I don't know what to say after that. Okay, now then, the next character on the list. Oh boy, where do I begin? Well, first off, he probably has the most backstory. It doesn't really get filled up. His mom is controlling him, on trying to make sure he studies, and she wants him to quit quit with the softball team, softball tennis, or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know. It's pretty much you. It's pretty much tennis with rubber balls, pretty much. Okay, so she has the backstory. He has the most developing story because he accidentally locks one of the kids' stabilized family sister in the nurse's office when she's sleeping, and he doesn't give a fuck. All right, he is really really crazy and insane because his mom is controlling him that she wants him to do, but he doesn't want to do it. They're all fucking delinquents, okay? Um, I think that's everyone. I mean, at the end of the anime, half the kids don't even like their freaking moms. Let's see, the guy who's cross dressing doesn't want to speak to his mom. Same goes for the guy who's his mom is controlling him. So there's that two characters. Now then, my main issue is the fact that the fucking visor doesn't really help them out. He just does this, that, and the other thing. Okay, so here's the thing. The two main characters. The guy with the glasses has the most ridiculous character development. First off, his mom fucking hates him, and she blatantly says it at the end of the anime that she's getting divorced and she's moving his older brother to live by themselves, and you're gonna live with your dad, and you're gonna like it. First off, that's bad fucking parenting, and if you don't like a kid, then why the fuck are you even a parent in the first fucking place? Okay, that's rule A. And his older brother tries to help out, but he fails miserably because he doesn't give a fuck. Okay, okay. Now then, the main character has probably the most worst backstories ever, and it really shows at the end of the anime because he has 3 points in the anime where he goes in a different direction. Anime number 1, his dad's abusive to him and his mom. His family is divorced. His mom and he tried to make sure that he's fine. He does all the cooking, he runs a lot, he does this, that, and the other thing. Okay? Okay. Now then, here's the thing. There's the only other character before I get to this, is the student counselor, which she only has like a couple scenes. She's kind of like a side character. She doesn't really do anything. She tries to be this, that, and the other thing, but that's pretty much about it. And they're also a rival to player that has red hair and he's a hothead. Okay, okay. They don't really matter much, although the guy with the red hair is usually friendly with everyone else. Okay, okay. The main character, boy, man, like I said before, his dad's abusive, but when his friend sticks up for him, that he blatantly says that he's gonna kill his father. When his father threatens to kill him, his son steps in, who he's been abusive to. He says, "I'm gonna kill you if you hurt him." That's what happens. Okay. Now then, after that happens, he's nowhere to be seen until the very last episode where he hurts his mom because when he opens up the door, the glass on the floor is broken. Now then, this is where it gets a little fucking Higurashi up on this bitch because I did not expect him to go psychotic. Okay, I understand that there can be bad parents and stuff like that, but I've never been to, even though my dad was a bad parent because he's a fucking idiot and I freaking hate him. He does not, how do I say it? He does not want to make me do what this main character does. First off, he goes out. He goes to the store. He buys a knife, a big fucking knife. In matter of fact, it's like the size of a, those freaking chef knives. He's got those fucking big giant chef knives. He goes to his dad's apartment. Okay, he has a knife in his bag. He gets the knife out of the bag. He rings the doorbell and he smiles like a Higurashi character. You know that he's gonna fucking murder his fucking dad. Problem is, we don't know because the anime just ends, which is a good thing because if it continued on, I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do after that scene because of the fact of the matter is that he's gonna kill his fucking dad because he's abusive, because he likes to hurt his family by beating them, which I do not recommend you guys doing, and this anime does it. Now then, when it comes to the aspect of trying to be better fucking parents of the characters, I have to give it a great A plus. You have to be better parents if this is where your kids are gonna go down the hill. You gotta make sure that doesn't happen because if it continues to happen, you're gonna repeat history over and over again. Make sure you're good parents if you're ready for kids. Make sure you're good parents and not be fucking jackasses. Okay, that's rule A. Rule B. The main thing I hate about this anime, there's not a lot of soft tennis explanatory. How do I say this? There's another anime review that I would like to say. It's called Soft Tennis, and that anime explains soft tennis, even though how fucked up and weird it is. It explains it more than this anime, but it's still. If you must know, Soft Tennis, the anime review of Soft Tennis is a comedy anime where one girl with big boobs, and They explained it more about soft tennis in this anime. Okay, there's a lot less explanatory of this anime. It does explain a few things when they do a practice match, but that's pretty much about it. With that being said, though, the other thing I don't like about this anime is that when you do a soft tennis match, it's usually 2-on-2, which is perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. They explain it in soft tennis too. My problem is that 1.5 teams are the only 1.5 teams, meaning 3 characters of everyone else doesn't have a backstory. That doesn't have a tragic backstory. That's the main issue. They even have a girl that doesn't want to be there. She gets picked on a lot, and she doesn't really have any help, and she stays up in her room writing manga and stuff. She also has a backstory that's tragic, and her family doesn't want her to do it. What the fuck is going on with this? I understand what they're trying to tell me, but seriously, if you ever get to that point, see a fucking psychiatrist. I mean, seriously, if your parents are fucking that bad that you'll want to murder your fucking dad because he's abusive to your mom, make sure you get some psychological help because you're gonna be fucked up in the near future. I guarantee you it, and people are still driving at this night of time. With that being said, though, I would like to say this anime gets a 5 out of 10 just because of the fact that it brings awareness of bad parenting right from the get-go, but it also tells you it doesn't really, that's the only thing I can give it credit for, because it does tell you how to be better parents, of not what to do when your kid is being, fucked up. um my main gripe about it is the fact that every kid has, like, almost every kid has a tragic backstory. That's why I don't understand. If it was just 3 or 4, I can understand that. But pretty much every character except for 3, technically 2, have like a tragic backstory. That's the main issue here. I don't understand it, and I don't really fucking get it. Oh boy, I don't. Oh boy, I just. Oh man, 2 families are stable. Technically 3 if you count the guy who has the family that's adopt him. Same goes for his mother and stuff like that. Um, I'm giving this a 5 because I don't need that much tragic backstory to get what the fuck it's trying to tell me. If it was just 3 or 4, I'll probably give this a 7 or an 8. But because of the fact that pretty much every kid has a backstory where they want to murder their parents, that's a concern for me, for the guy who made the manga in the first place. It does teach you how to be better parents, and you need to be better parents if you want to make sure your kid is, like, stabilized in the human society when he's an adult, because whatever you affect on him will fuck up your stats. That being said, though, I'm giving this a 5. I've never seen an ending like that before. Holy shit. You ain't. See, I have to say this. Before I end this review, the ending of Higurashi, Season 1, Season 2, maybe Season 3, and Season 4. Even though they're Season 1 in particular, the ending of the anime, even though the whole entire anime they're murdering each other because they don't trust each other, I've already reviewed it. It's on the list, by the way. I just let you know. Spoiler alert. But the thing is the fact that anime, even though how gory and how people die all the time, actually has a happy ending at every single turn, at the end of every ending of the season. So that's a good thing, right? This anime, however, leaves you on a cliffhanger of where the main character is about to kill his dad because he beats him up like a chocolate. Like, what the fuck? Oh, boy. Be better fucking parents, people. Don't be a fucking douchebag. Now then, I'm gonna end this. This is probably like the most serious anime review that I've ever done. Because I tried to stay away from this anime. I usually stick to comedy anime and like this. I thought it was gonna be a sports anime about soft tennis, but apparently that's not the case. It's mostly about characters with tragic backstories and they're trying to live their lives and then they go batshit crazy that they want to kill their dads and stuff. Or they hate their fucking moms or their brothers because they are just treating them like shit. Okay, so I might end this on a high note. Run with the Wind, an anime that I reviewed earlier, is getting an English dub, so I'm gonna watch it on dub version and see what changes. But boy, man, uh, I think God just knows. There's only 12 episodes of this anime. Not God with the Wind. The Wind has 23, but this anime has 12 episodes, and I thank God they didn't make another season. Because I don't know where you go off, where you start off in the second season, where the guy's about to murder his freaking dad because he's abusive. I don't understand that, but I digress. Before I end this review, I would like to say this. Be fucking better parents. If you're not ready to be fucking better parents, don't have kids, okay? Try to get along with your spouse and make sure you don't fucking treat them like shit. Okay? Be positive. Try to work together. And if you can't work it out, then just separate. I mean, seriously, how hard is that? Don't act like a freaking child. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care and stay positive. I hope I don't have to do another review of a serious anime ever again. My God. Sorry, I'm just like, fuck. That was like the most grueling 12 episodes I have to watch. I might have to watch I have to watch a comedy anime after this because boy, man, my brain fucking hurts. So stay positive, everyone, and have a nice positive day. Be fucking better parents, motherfuckers.